Thank you so much for opening this email and sticking with it. Now, I know you are looking to stabilize your business, be able to live the life that you want to live with the business that you created. Well, there's just certain components that we never really thought about, and no one's ever really taught us how to do this as we kind of figure things out in the way of business here. Now, what I wanted to go over is that we went over 7 different types of subscription models and how we can actually apply that subscription model to your business. So there's number one, the all-you-can-eat model, and that's kind of like the buffet. You come in, you pay one single price, and you can then have whatever it is that you like when you show up. Now, what if that all-you-can-eat buffet made a subscription model? Hey, I know you enjoy coming here to our buffet. You pay 19.95 every day, but what if I can give you the all-you-can-eat model every single month? Now, they could be I don't know what that pricing is, but if you had a customer that come consistently and you could give that price to them, what would that be? You can come up with that calculation. Usually, this all-you-can-eat model also applies for a membership site where people can then join your membership, and with that membership, they can then entitle them to a certain percentage discount, kind of like Prime, Amazon, where you pay the $99 Prime for the year, and you can do all you can ship for $2. I mean, all you can ship for 2 day shipping. But the idea behind the Amazon Prime didn't use that model to make money off that subscription. However, that when people buy a business, they buy off their subscribers. So, but the mindset behind that Prime subscription is that, hey, I bought $99 for the year. They provide a lot of value in terms of movies and free this, free that. But I need to then make the most out of that membership and buy more from Amazon so I could use up my free 2 day shipping. So that in a sense got more people to buy from Amazon because they got their stuff right away, and they're like, okay, great. I bought one thing for the year. I still have maybe $85 worth of free shipping, 2 day free shipping that I need to get. So I need to buy more and more. So it really incentivizes them to buy more from Amazon. That's why Amazon exploded because of that process. So if you can think about something that you could do, kind of like a Prime model, where they pay maybe $30 for the whole year, or maybe $50 for the whole year, and say, hey, you know what, you get these, whether a free, I don't know, think about that's where the creativity comes in. So I'm gonna have to pick up um, let's go back to the chiropractor. Okay, what would I do there for a Prime membership? Hey, if they pay this, they get then a 10% off adjustments for the whole year. Okay, so they, oh man, I better use up that membership because I have a 10% discount sitting there, and if I use above that, it's still going to be discounted for the rest of the time that I'm there, that I don't use anyway. On top of that, but on top of that is that you have a valuable lifetime subscriber with this. So if you want to sell your practice, you say, hey, I have 1,000 subscribers to my business, and they're not going anywhere else because of that subscription. They're coming to you. It kind of creates an obligation to go to your business and your practice because they're not subscribers anywhere else. If they weren't a subscriber, then it just depends what other practice would then offer a subscription service that would offer them a discount, and then their loyalty will go somewhere else. So why not you? Okay, the private club model. This is for golf courses, right? They have a private club model where it's only exclusive to them. They have a limited amount of people, so that can also be something where, hey, you know what? I don't want you to wait a long line in my practice. So if you're a part of this club, you get front priority access. Or hey, this is the restaurant. You're a part of our club model. You pay for that Prime membership, so when you come in, you're gonna be first seating as you walk in, and you're gonna step ahead of all these other guys who just showed up, and they might want to, hey, I want to jump on that subscription too because I don't want to wait for your restaurant. I want to come in, show up, and I get seated right away, and these are the spots on this section of the room that's prime with the view and everything, and they get that privilege of being there. Okay, now the front of the line model, I think we just went over that front of the line model basically, but that can also apply for customer support. So let's say you have a security business, or maybe yeah, maybe like a internet website service, and people would call in whenever their stuff breaks down, like IT or something like that. Well, if you paid for that service, you're gonna skip all these people that's in line in order to get priority access to support. Because if your business shuts down because IT got messed up, you're losing money. So you want to pay for the privilege to then be front and center and be able to have a special phone line number that you can call to get access to premium support and faster support. So that's a way you can apply that. The surprise box model, that's for like e-commerce where you could ship a free sample. Let's say you have a big store of lotions or whatever, and they want to try maybe you have a different line of fragrances that come in every single month. They'll be able to, and they love your stuff already, but they want to try other free samples. So you can actually have other vendors provide you with the free samples to promote their products. So say, hey, vendor, I know you want to become part of you want me to carry your products. Well, give me some free samples. I have a subscriber of models. I'm going to send it to them. You provide the products so that I've charged them, right? And so it costs you no money for no inventory. And if my subscribers love your stuff, I will carry your inventory. So you're getting paid just to broker that deal in a sense, where it costs you nothing for the supplies and you're getting paid for the subscriptions. The customers are then happy to then sample those products. And based on their feedback that you collect from them, they'll all say they love it, they hate it. Based on that, you know exactly what to carry. You know how much to actually deliver them, and then you can say, "Hey, by the way, you love these samples." You can then sell a full bottle of that product and broker that deal properly, and you know exactly how much inventory to order. Okay. The simplified model, that's kind of like the things like when you know that they always, uh, you know, they always have a toothpaste. They always need trash bags. They always wake up and um, shave. You know, so that those are the subscriptions that you know that they do every single day. That you could just take that part off their plate. They don't have to buy diapers all the time when they're a baby. There's a diaper that ships to them every single month. Okay, so that's to simplify their life. So it might be for a restaurant date night. You go on a date once a week. Well, let me give you this package where you don't have to think about it. Just show up once a week, and we have a prefix menu, already wines that we've pre-selected, a meal that we've already pre-selected for you, and based on your preferences that you give us in this form, we're going to cater it to your preference. And every single day week that you show up with your wife or your husband for this date night, it's going to be all taken care of based on your preference. And that's a thing that they check off on their list, and they can show up every single week to your restaurant instead of going to other people's restaurants and providing with experience even after the meal. Hey, after the meal, we're going to give you a ticket to then go enjoy a night at bowling or a movie or whatever it is. It's like a date in the box. I think that would be a fantastic idea for all your restaurant owners out there. See, it just comes with the creativity how you can set that up and how you can um, position that sale. Now, I know talk about selling that subscription is another story, and I'll show you how to do that later on. But once you provide that much value, they're going to stick with you with so much because you're providing so much value uh, in that offer. Okay. Now the network model, for example, there's this app called WhatsApp, and it's basically instead of having to send a text message, people don't, they used to charge by text message, and every time you send one, it's like 10 cents, 50 cents. It really adds up per text message. So you have to be on a limited plan to really get anything out of that. Now there is a app that you can then download and send text messages, but it sends it through the internet rather than through your Verizon or T-Mobile, whatever carrier. And with that, they only charge $1 a year, I believe. And because it provided so much value, the network model required them to then share that with other people. Hey, I'm doing WhatsApp. I can communicate to you with it. Just it's only $1, and it's your subscribers that actually feed and make that really viral to then share with their friends. So it kind of networks off each other, and the bigger it is, the more likely that the more valuable that network becomes. So let's say, how can we apply that to a local business, like a chiropractor? Let's see here. Maybe it might be like one of those things where you probably need to be creative about this one. I can't really think of any, but other than like a referral type of a model or a an app or something. Yeah, I can't think of anything right now, but that's an example of WhatsApp on how you can do that and leverage the internet. So maybe there's a chiropractor app or something where if they refer so many people to this practice, they can earn credits towards then free adjustments. So they would want to recommend more and more people so that then it can earn more and more adjustments, or it could be a point system to help them um, network and share. Yeah, I think I'm kind of moving away from. I'm just gonna move on. You're gonna have to be creative about that network model, and apply it somehow locally to your business. But if I come up with something, I'll add that to later on. Now, the peace of mind subscription is more like a insurance. So people buy car insurance so they have a peace of mind, or even though it's required by law to have car insurance, you can use that car insurance to then ensure that if anything happens to the car, it gets fixed and you're on your road. So as they, for example, buy a really high-end product that's made very expensive, like a forklift or a um, and you can apply to small things like shoes. Hey, I bought a pair of shoes. If there's any problem with it, or the bottom rips off, or you got it dirty, your foot got stepped on, there's a peace of mind service that you can bring your shoe in, you get your shoe shine, and it's all taken care of by that insurance. So that what's great about the insurance is that you actually make money off the investment of the insurance, which the other insurance company does, because as they're paying into the subscription service for the peace of mind, you don't fulfill on it until when they come in. Okay, so in the meantime, if they never come in, that is pure profit to you. But in the meantime, you already have that upfront subscription for the whole year on day one. Okay, so within that, you can use that money to invest in whatever, whether it be stock market, you can invest into other means in your business, more equipment, better, advertising, building more stores, all that other stuff. So that insurance peace of mind is very powerful, which is why we have such big insurance companies with lots of money that are then able to provide all kinds of stuff. Like now they provide life insurance and a whole life insurance where you can invest into it and be able to loan against that life insurance. That's whole life insurance. But anyway, that's just another realm that you can get into once you get that peace of mind subscription into your business. Now you can even apply it to your to restaurant. Hey, you got the once a week kind of thing. If this is part of the day, but when an extra $2, per whatever month, or you say maybe extra $50 for the year, if any time that we prepare a meal that you don't like, we'll then go ahead and replace that meal immediately with anything on our menu. It just takes a couple minutes or whatever, and it's insurance on a better experience or upgrade to a wine, whatever it is that you come up with, whatever program. But if you never really apply these, I mean, it's just all the same thing as any other restaurant or competitor can do, but they never implement it. Okay, so if you can just implement these little programs with that, and I'll show you, I mean, it's there, but then I'll show you how we can actually technically apply that to the sale in the next following emails. Okay, so just give some ideas to think about, and then I know that once we get the ideas, how do we technically um, add that to our offers? How do we actually get them to sell? How do we actually sell a subscription? And how do we manage that subscription with the tools that are out there? Okay. All right. So hopefully that helps. If you haven't gotten that book yet on how to build your value ladder, how to build that relationship, and how to get your business online in order to implement this stuff, go ahead and click below and get that book now. It's free. Just pay $7.95 shipping, and it's probably the value of that book is way more than what you pay for shipping. So get that book. It's going to change your life. All right, thanks.